Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the one game on the internet where we just really want to hang out. Just want to hang out.
Hey,
Just hang out.
you don't want me to make the joke that I was gonna make. You don't want it. You don't want it.
Well, now you got to make it when it comes around to you. This is how it goes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Rules.
Yeah. I get you.
Anyway, welcome back to Roll of Adventure Salvagers. We are back with Session 9, Sins of the Mayor. As always, I am your Dungeon Master, and I'm here to tell you a story about freaks and geeks. Speaking of, hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna introduce yourself again.
How about you, Briston?
My name is Kristen. I play Persephone. I'm currently being attacked by a dog and a cat all at once. What about you, Josie?
Hi, I am Josie. I play Elodine. I am the party's artificer. And shoot over to D.
Oh, hi. I'm D. I am playing Teo, the party's warlock. And shoot over to James.
Hi, I'm James. I play Xylar, the party's ranger. I would normally shoot it over to Jace, but Jace is not here. They play our medic, our cleric. Ezreal, yes. D, are you piloting Ezreal tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Okay, excellent. Cool. To bring it in to the scene, we'll get right into it. The party was exploring the cave where the chokers were coming from. They last night they were attacked in the place that they were granted by the general store owner. In successfully thwarting the attack and saving the general store, they realized a large majority of the townspeople that were left in this small town were kidnapped, including the mayor, Moira Bog. Thanks to Ezreal and Xylar's survival skills, they were able to easily track them through the raging storm into the dark forest, and they found a cave. A cave that has a path leading up to the castle where the purported cult lives that they've come here to deal with, along with lots of cages. In exploring the cave, they found the missing townspeople, sent them on their way to be safe while they explored the rest of the cave. They found the remnants of other townspeople, including the ranger the mayor told them to look for. With that information in hand and dealing with a couple more chokers, the party goes deeper into the cave, and where they find a scene, more of those twisted goblinoid creatures is interrogating the mayor. However, what they're able to pick up in the broken comment of what seems to be the leader of this small little group is this wasn't the deal. And that's where we're open scene. The party is currently stealth in front of this chamber of the cave, looking into the scene. There are two guards, those squat, heavy goblinoids that look like this goblin smashed together, are watching lazily. Behind you, there's a tall, gaunt one that seems to have no skin, the tentacles on the back, deep, vacuous eyes interrogating Moira, and a gazer, a little frog-looking thing with multiple eyes floating around its head.
Rogue.
Gross.
Very gross.
Did we head in? I don't remember. Or were we still
You're stealth. That's how you're trying to figure out what you wanted to do.
Yeah, we're kind of ready to fight, but we're making sure that we're going in the right way.
Gotcha.
Did we send the townspeople back to the town, or did we have them hang out at the
I
mouth
think
of the
you
cave?
have them hang out around the
of
mouth of the
Yeah.
cave.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they
Because
can fight if need be.
Mm-hmm.
because you guys are a special case and able to move through the forest at the speed you're able to move through the forest. Speed and safety, I should say.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Part of me, I mean, I'm personally like this mayor has betrayed the town. kind of thing. But I guess we shouldn't just let them die.
I mean, unless they tried striking a deal to protect their town, it could have been a deal with the devil you have, not the devil you don't know yet type thing.
Right, and then
Um,
we showed up and fucked it up. So we should save them.
I mean,
Not that they knew that we were going to show up, and not that we knew that we were going to fuck it up by showing up.
we showed up to help out the town anyway. Well, not anyway.
We
But
wouldn't have known.
they're already in the path of getting the artifact that we want. We heard them talking about the artifact. So I think this isn't something that we can just say sucks to suck, Mayor. I mean, if they pass, then they pass. But I think we have to deal with these guys.
Yeah.
Team. Oh, sorry. We're doing all this in whispers so that we're not heard in the cave of...
Oh, I figured.
He's like, I hope you are.
Thank you. Thank you. What is everyone else?
It's still too early in the campaign to pull that kind of shenanigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you guys?
Um,
How do you think?
I think we just do what we can to save everyone.
Guns blazing?
I mean, I agree that, like, I think maybe there's a chance that the mayor did this to protect the people, and clearly something is going wrong, and the mayor needs saved too now.
Yeah.
I don't want the big scary man to kill me.
Yeah.
Back at the town.
We do. We should be careful. Everybody, look at their health, because I, of course, did not take a long rest, as we did just fight some people on our way here.
I forgot. I had a great run last time.
You did.
I didn't get hit once.
Nice.
I'm going to use my what is it? That dragon. Where's my
Your
inventory?
flask.
My flask. And I just speak healing potion to it, and it's my one use of that the day. My dragon vessel. That's what it is.
Yes, excellent.
Nice.
How do healing potions work? I need that just saved somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Is something D8?
Basic healing potion is a 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, 2D4.
2d4 plus 2. Okay, thank you. 4. 2. So 6,
Plus
7,
2,
8.
Not bad.
Anyone else need to heal? We've got, I think, 5 more potions.
You guys bought like a small crate of potions before coming to this place.
Okay. I'll take a potion, but not use it quite yet. So it's in my inventory, so I can use it because I'm at 31 of 36.
Okay. D, how you doing?
I'm apparently at full health, so I think I'm good, and so is Ezreal,
Yeah, I mean,
according to the
good.
character sheets.
Okay. Yeah, according to character sheets. So I'm the only one who's in pain. Cool.
Yeah,
Not
you
in
got-
pain,
Like,
but-
ow. I am going to.
Potion of climbing, potion of healing. Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm ready if y'all are.
I'm ready.
Alright. Do you go in guns blazing then?
Ah, no.
No, let's try to.
I think we'd like to see the map.
The map's open. You go. Oh, I have to start session. Sorry.
Yes.
No, sir.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. So we're at the mouth of it, and we can kind of look in, and we only really see the 3/4. Oh, 4, the gazer. Okay. That little floating blobby guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a baby beholder, right?
I
guess I can't ask you that.
If you're
I was just-
you know, you kind of can pick up on that.
Sorry. That's
Yeah.
I've unfortunately I've had the mispleasure of facing a beholder before. So the way you described it.
There's a little bit of a trauma tied to it, yeah. There's a bit of a, oh no.
That's me and another type of monster.
I just kind of look at that thing and I'm just like, that guy is gonna be a problem. Let's stay away from using magic, too much magic on it, and to be cautious. I don't know exactly what goes on with them, so that's my advice.
Okay, well then someone else needs to deal with him.
We've got those other guys. You could go up there.
Okay.
Those
So-
the
Telling me I'm the one that has to
Freeze.
fight
Yep,
Well, I can also.
the gazer. Okay.
I
No.
cannot.
She magic only.
I have a dagger.
You can dag.
We still have like our
Um,
guns from work.
Oh yeah, our
Oh
gun.
yeah, our little laser
The
gun
cutting guns.
our cutting guns that
Our
we need to
cutting
be within
guns.
5 feet.
Oh,
So we
Yeah,
do have
that's
we
true.
do have physical attack things. Everyone does.
Yeah, we do.
You can melee cutting gun them.
Do we need a roll for initiative?
Well, what's your plan here?
Oh, we want to go in, but probably sneak in as much as we can. I'm sure we can't sneak too far, but the closer we can get being undetected, the closer we are.
Is it...
Because like this is like a whole bottleneck situation right here.
It is. We can make them come to us. However, I'm pretty sure Moira will be the one who suffers for that.
Okay.
I mean, you guys can certainly
I-
try. The front of the party can roll stealth, and that will apply to the rest of the party. Put it that way. Because, yeah, it is a choke point, so you would have to enter single file. So
Yeah.
whoever's taking point would be kind of leading stealth in that situation.
I can Zephyr Strike over to here. If people are able to
Ooh.
see, I can Zephyr Strike to here to
Oh,
attack the
you
gazer.
can shadow step, Teo. Probably only once though, huh?
Possibly.
Yeah, you two can use your. You can Zephyr step, and they can.
So do we want to like have our targets and go at them and try and hit them hard and fast?
Yeah, but that will help with the bottleneck. So it could go me, Persephone, Ezreal, and me and Persephone can go after the things at the front, the B and C.
Yeah.
The Dolgrims.
How do we feel about
Yeah.
that? We're tactical as fuck. Yeah, I'll go for C.
Are they these?
Are they
Are they?
are
These
they
little
wearing
guys?
any armor?
No. They're the ones that look like two faces.
Oh, not that one.
They aren't wearing armor, but they have 4 arms, and one of the arms is holding a shield.
There we are. need a- That little guy.
Yeah, they're weird.
Can I, before we head in, can I check for any like magic or traps?
Make an investigation check.
Well, that's a 6, so no matter what I add to that.
You do not
Oh, wait.
see any
11.
magic.
It's an 11 total.
You do not see any magical traps.
We're good, guys. No problem. Let's go. Just guns blazing through this door again. Oh, wait, there's no door.
No door. That's why.
Should I not lead?
There's no door. See, Eladine cannot succeed here.
Fuck, guys. Do we want to just go in? Do we want to figure out an initiative for ourselves and go and then roll, or?
I say whatever initiative we end up in, we each have our targets now, right? I've got C. Persephone has B. You've got the floating guy.
I've got the gazer.
And then Teo can get the that thing in the middle of the room.
Yeah, we don't know about that
The
yet.
goblin?
It's not a goblin, I think.
It's a cult of
Right.
goblin. It's a goblin.
You know,
Oh,
the cult in the
goblin,
castle
gotcha.
are mostly goblinoids.
Gotcha.
So if we don't know what that
Whatever
thing is, it could be a
these
goblin.
things are, they kind of look a little goblin, despite their
So it could
very
be
twisted
goblin-esque.
appearance. they're
Wait, I
essence of goblin.
Essence.
had to step away for just a moment. What?
No, you're good. We're
Okay,
figuring
nothing.
out how we're
Okay,
going to go
cool.
and attack.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
All right, so you just want to roll your initiative, and then you have your targets. Is that what I understood?
I think so.
I believe so, yeah.
I think so.
All right.
Is that cool, everybody? Are we cool with that?
Going after the B and C guys, right?
All right. So with that, my fine fellow players, roll initiative.
Okay.
All right, Teo, what'd you get?
You're
I think
muted.
You're muted.
Taya's having issues.
You
I
are
got 21.
21. Okay.
Nice.
Elodie, what'd you get?
7.
Ezreal, what'd you get?
Ezreal got a 16.
Persephone, what'd you get?
A 9.
Zyler, what'd you get?
17.
It's a good thing we didn't need me and Persephone to go in first.
Make sure I can read all my notes. Yes, I can. All right. Teo, top of the order of round 1.
Okay. Teo is going to get that map pulled up. Are we doing that thing where, like, if we're in this square, we can't move past each other, kind of thing?
If you're allies, you can move past each other.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I will take Snake.
It's just
then,
you
'cause I
can't.
have-
Yeah, you just can't end your movement in a square occupied by an ally.
Let's see. Ruler. Get
We
to
can do
about
that.
here.
Excuse me, sorry, pardon me. Pardon me, sorry, excuse me, pardon me.
Excuse me, I
Passing
gotta
by.
snipe real quick.
Excuse me, sorry.
Just gotta
Sorry,
snipe.
excuse me, just gotta
Just
snipe.
adjust.
He does that thing where he rests his spell focus on Zyler's head. Don't move.
If you're gonna
Okay,
rest it
cool,
on the
it's within
shoulder, please do this
range.
shoulder so I don't I'm already deaf on the side, not this one. Just big
And then
bangs
I'm
on
going
that side.
to, I guess, Eldritch Blast, the question mark guy.
All right.
Oh, from there?
So I
You're
got
not
300
gonna-
feet on that range.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry, just gonna snipe.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Damn.
Damn.
You charge up your Eldritch Blast. The energy crackles down your arm and your hand. You fire it out, and you swear for a split second, you see that thing kind of cock its head behind as if it sensed your attack, and it steps to the side, and the Eldritch Blast shatters on the back wall. And then it turns, and its tentacles ripple out, and its mouth opens, and it points at you, and it shouts something in a language you don't understand. And the other Dolgrams snap to attention and turn and look towards your group of you.
Okay. Tentacles, you say. I can match that action. I summon my tentacle. To about... has a range of 60 feet, so like right here-ish. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Right, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Oh, that's staying on very long. Okay.
Teo's
So yeah, I'm gonna
tentacle.
summon that, and I can make an attack with that as soon as I summon it. So let's see. There's a 15 hit.
15 does not hit. As it swings,
Hey.
again, this thing looks really lithe and dexterous as you swing at it,
Oh
and it
yeah,
steps to the
this
side.
guy. He's like a forest guy.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid of being in the room by myself. I hope you guys do kind of
We'll come to. I'm ready.
back up. We're gonna have to take out these three others, and then like really team up on this one.
Alright. Is that your turn, Teo?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright.
That's all I
That's
can
not a
do.
play, that's not a play. Zyla, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna be attacking that little guy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use Zephyr Strike to move to here. That's the 60, roughly 58 feet. 57, 58. Perfect. So that's within the 60. So cast that. That slot is now taken. I'm going to attack with my axe. Hand axe. So 3. Also Zephyr Strike is a bonus action. Does this give me? It doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Yeah, no. On that. So roll. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Awesome. So that is 1d6 plus 1 plus 1d8. Add that damage.
No.
3. So 6 plus. Sorry. 6 plus 1, 7 damage to it.
7 damage? Okay. It's considered blade. It's a small little guy.
Oh, good to know.
It's a small little guy. As you run up, you slice, and your weapon kind of cuts across some of its hide, and like green Icarus blood comes out, and it turns to you, and it opens its mouth, and in the voice of Moira Bog, it says, "So don't stop, don't hit me."
Okay.
No. Okay.
Is that your turn?
I look at
I
Moira.
wanna
Can I
look
see
over at
Moira?
Yeah, like kind
Yeah.
of glance over
Moira
at
looks.
Moira.
Make an insight check.
Insight.
I'll say Xyler since you're right there.
10 plus 3, 13.
You realize that the gazer is mimicking Moira's voice.
Okay, cool. It's mimicking it. You're not Moira.
All right, is that your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
All right, Ezreal, you're up.
Okay, Ezreal realizing that Xyler's in there by himself right now. Can't go far enough to teleport in there to get in there, but about to hear and cast Shield of Faith on Xyler.
Excellent.
Ooh.
So let's see. Let me read that spell again. So you get a +2 to your AC.
Oh, +2.
Nice.
And I've marked
Harder to
Ezreal.
hit.
I've marked Ezreal with a color ring to know that you're concentrating for your
Gotcha.
notes.
Notes. No. How can I add a +1?
I think it's a either temp something somewhere, or you'll just have to write it down and remember.
Just keep in mind they got.
We'll have to
+2
remember.
too.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's easier that way instead of futzing around with the sheet and then forgetting you made that futz around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn, Ezreal?
Let's see. Any bonus actions I can do? Wait, is that spell a bonus action? It is.
It is. Oh.
I can't cast another spell.
I don't know if I told you guys because I run mini games. I have decided to make the rule change, inspired by another one of my dungeon masters. That if you have the action economy to support it, you can cast leveled spells. So, like, as long as you can have, as long as you have the action economy, it's like bonus action, action, reaction, and the spell slots, you can cast multiple level spells a turn.
Okay. So if you have a spell that says this is a bonus action, but another spell that's like this is your main action, you could do both.
You could do both. Just keep in mind that you will blow through your spell slots a lot faster that way.
Do your cantrips.
Do you count cantrips in that?
Yeah, cantrips.
Okay.
I've got more cantrips than anything else.
Yeah.
And let us Sacred Flame Dolgrim C then.
Dolgrim C, what's that, dex save?
Yeah, dex save of 14.
14, okay.
Let's light this motherfucker up. 5. Okay, so he gets 2 damage.
2 damage, okay. 2 radiant damage. Boom. They got a flame, whoosh, around it, and it starts babbling in that same language that the tall gaunt one was talking in. Well,
Does Ezreal understand it at all?
Yeah, I was going to say, before this question is asked, what are the language everyone speaks?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes. I speak Common, Dwarvish, and Infernal.
Okay. No, you don't recognize it.
Common and Primordial.
You don't recognize it.
Common, Elvish, Gith, and Kiori.
You don't recognize it.
Okay.
Celestial.
Ezreal speaks Celestial.
Yeah. Celestial, Common, Gnomish, and Narakis.
You do not recognize it, and Ezreal only speaks Celestial.
Yeah.
No one recognizes the
Common.
language.
Okay.
All right, is it Ezreal's
Yeah,
turn?
my turn. Yep.
All right. It is the Gazer's turn. The Gazer turns its gaze towards Xylar.
Oh
And you
no.
watch as its 4 tentacles kind of snap towards Xylar, and they start to light up. It's going to shoot 2 eye rays at you. All right.
Miss.
All right. First one's going to be a dazing ray. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 1. 16.
You pass as one of its rays lights up with like a dull pink. The same one you saw it use on Moira. It flashes you, and you feel your mind start to kind of get warbly and charmed, but then you shake it off, and no effect.
Cool.
In the second
Great.
one, I need you to make me another wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw with this dice. 18.
Again, that second ray comes out as a dull gray, and it hits you, and you feel fear start to bubble up in your chest, but you manage to resist it and swallow it down.
Okay. Oof. Okay.
You have identified a charm ray and a fear ray.
Charm and fear. Guys, I am charmfully afraid of this. Almost.
That's fair.
You are charmed, you are in love and afraid.
And then at the end of its turn, the gazer turns towards the tall, gaunt creature. Drex! Killed! And the creature known as Drex turns towards Xylar.
This thing.
Hey, everybody.
Alright, so first the tentacles flare up from its position, and they both lash out towards you, Xylar.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
So glad everybody else gets to rush in after this.
Listen, sir, I'm sorry that your turn is before everybody else's.
Remember, your AC is +2 with the spell.
+2.
+2.
So
On
I'm at
top
a
of whatever you've got, right?
The first tentacle is a 17
That hits.
Oof.
with the
+2
+2.
doesn't help with
Even
that,
with
yeah.
the +2?
A 17? Yeah, that's
Alright.
gonna hit.
You are going to take 6 bludgeoning damage as it thwacks you, and then as you kind of slice it back, it wraps around your chest, and you are grappled.
Damage, conditions, grappled.
And then as the tentacle is wrapped around you, you can kind of see it flare with a dark energy. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. 13. 11 plus
You-
2.
You resist as you feel it was trying to sap your vitality.
Okay.
And then then Drex is going to move in, and with both fists, he's going to punch you.
Oof.
This guy has a very intense multi-attack for his level.
Everyone
That's
just.
going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, 12 plus 2 isn't going to block that, guys.
That's not kind.
That's going to be 5 bludgeoning damage as he punches you in the gut.
All right.
Oh, only 5. Yeah, nice.
And then here comes the second one. That's going to be a 12.
Hey, that misses.
Yay!
All right, Despite being grappled and unable to move, you dodge the second strike.
He punches me in the gut and it misses the head, the hook that I just doubled over for. Okay.
And now that you got a closer look at him, his body, his flesh, in addition to being this emaciated, diseased-looking flesh, is covered in Scylla.
Okay.
And you realize as you're looking in the face, he is completely blind. The eye sockets are vacuous. So
I've seen that in real life.
So if you want to make a nature check
Nature. Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
to understand mechanics,
Well, that's a 10.
I'll say that's enough. You're a ranger. You understand natural actions. This thing has blind sight.
Okay.
And the Scylla are how it sees.
Ooh, okay.
With that, Drex turn us over. Persephone, you're up.
Okay. Where am I at? I would have moved over here already with everyone else, but okay, I'm going to how do I stop? I'm gonna move here like around Ezreal. And I'm going to going to cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
At Dolgrim B.
All right.
Ooh. Stay where you're at, too. If you can.
Okay.
Dolgrim.
Or if you can
hit.
What was that?
Is that wait? Do I add my modifier or my spell attack?
Spell attack modifier. It should be.
Yours is like a +3 or something.
Well, I have a +3 modifier, and then it says +5 spell attack.
Then it'd be a spell attack.
Okay. Okay, then in that case, does a 23 hit?
23 hits Dolgrim B.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Let me flip this back up so I can see. So you could you're gonna take 1d10 of piercing. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. I think this is where you can do a dex saving throw. Yeah. So I'll do my d10 while you roll that.
Alright,
Okay.
you rolled a 15 on the dex save.
Okay, you're fine. Then.
Alright, so it doesn't take the explosion, but he takes the stab.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, so 5 on the stab.
Alright.
Persephone.
Yeah.
You can move into the room. Just move in like more than 20 feet in if you can.
Like now?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be in the room so we don't leave Xyler alone. But like if you could make
you could
it
do that
like...
next turn. I'm okay for right now.
Okay, 'cause I was thinking like if you came around here, if you stay around, he doesn't get opportunity to attack. But then I could attack him as I come in the room.
Can I finish? I moved like
I apologize. I thought you.
Persephone's already moved.
Oh, she
I
did
moved
already?
15.
Okay.
Can I move 15 more? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop right there. You triggered it.
Right here?
Action.
Which one?
Yep.
This one? Okay.
Right there, yeah.
Fucker. Really?
I warned you.
Does a 23 hit you?
A reaction.
Sir!
No.
I don't want to die. Yes, that hits.
Alright.
I just almost spit out my coffee.
You take 5 piercing damage
Oof.
as the all too familiar choker tentacle launches out of the wall on the right
God damn it.
and
We
wraps
needed you
itself
to be
around
freezing the
Persephone.
wall.
I'm sorry.
Persephone,
tell
you
me-
Almost
are-
have what now?
Oh. So the chokers that were attacking us in the bedroom, they live in the walls of the cave.
I
So
was
we've been
freezing
freezing
them out
the
of the
walls.
walls.
We forgot to
Did
watch
not
the
think I
video.
needed to keep doing that.
Yeah, we forgot about all the nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
So you are now grappled and restrained.
God
So-
damn it. That's my fault. I'm so sorry.
Motherfucker.
Professor Persephone.
So avoid the
Professor-
Hey,
walls.
maybe if you moved.
And then here a second tentacle comes out to do damage to you. That is going to
no.
be 18 to hit.
Gut
Yeah.
punch.
That's going to
That
be
sucks.
5 more piercing damage as the other one comes
God.
out and kind of hits you and then goes back into the wall.
How are you doing?
Not good. I'm very hurt.
Do you have a potion?
No! I'm also grappled and restrained.
I have a
Not like I
healing-
could even take a potion on my own.
Oof. I got bad news for you guys too.
We have
I
more
looked at the
potions.
initiative.
Oh god. Yeah, which one is attacking, B or C next? Oh,
B.
B. Fuck.
Over
Okay.
and B is
fuck.
up. Out of his 4 arms, you kind of see it. One of them comes down, levels a hand crossbow towards the group of you guys.
Uh-huh.
It's going to shoot at the first target in line. It's going to be Persephone. Let me remind myself what restrain does. Attacks against you have advantage. Oh, sorry. Oh, there's one. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
You hit right on target.
Oof.
That's going to be 4 piercing damage as the crossbow bolt thunks into your shoulder.
You said 4?
4. Yep.
Okay, I heard 14 for a second.
And
Wait,
then you
but
watch
how bad's
as
4?
and then you watch as one of its other arms takes the bolt, loads it again, and fires at Ezreal.
No, our white mage.
Your mage.
That's going to be a 17 to hit Ezreal.
Mm. That hits.
That's going to be 5 damage to Ezreal.
Okay. Ezreal's tanky.
Gotcha. Also, go ahead and make a concentration check, which is just a Constitution saving throw. You're looking to be a 10 to maintain concentration on Shield of Faith.
Gotcha. 16.
Jeez, that came
Okay,
out
so Shield of Faith
loud.
is still up. All right, and then the third and final attack of the dual grimace. Once again, you see it. One of its arms pull a bolt out of the hip quiver, loads it again. It shoots at Teo. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And it's going to be 6 piercing damage.
Okay, Teo, not as tanky.
Guys, we weren't ready for this.
And then it kind of dives
We
back
like
around.
thought we were so
Hit.
prepared.
All right. Elodine, you're up.
Okay, so I have 2 options here. I can burn walls, or I can burn people. Or I mean, I can burn the ones we can see. I can burn walls, like the one.
Holding.
Yeah, so I'm gonna back here. Can well,
You're doing the Burning Hands extermination pluve,
yeah.
right?
I think, yeah, because is she still grappled even as she's
Yeah.
like down? Or wait,
She's
Not
still
down,
up.
but
not down
I got
yet. You're
4
still
H-
up.
I got 4
That's
HP
right.
left.
let's
That's
go.
right. That's right. Okay, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Is I'm gonna do burning hands. It's a 15-foot radius.
Yes. I'll say if you can put your hands right up to the wall and it will all go in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You got him.
Why does that start off so loud?
It is a It is a dexterity saving throw.
DC.
13.
It fails.
Oh, nice.
Yay. So I do 3d6. right? Yeah. And it's burning. So 2, 7, 11 damage.
You put your hands to the wall. You let the burning hands flare out, and immediately you hear that high-pitched, keening, howling noise that these creatures make. And then the smell of cooked flesh leaks out of the wall as Choker D is dead.
Hey.
And
Nice.
Persephone, you're no longer grappled or restrained.
Can she use a magic, a healing potion on my turn, or is that like
If you want to feed action,
it requires? Let me look at my. So sorry, I cannot heal you at this time. I'm going to use my magic stone cantrip. Maybe.
Okay.
Hold on, let me measure. Yes, I am. I'm gonna use my magic stone cantrip and throw one of my little pebbles at Dalgrim C.
Okay. You have a sling for that? I actually don't remember Magic Stone.
Well, I have a little. Okay, so well, no, that's a spell.
Is it?
It
Because I thought Magic
doesn't-
Stone makes ammunition.
It does make an ammunition.
Magic
If
ammunition.
wait. By throwing.
Oh no,
or
you're right. You're right.
hurling
You
it
can
with
throw
a
by
sling.
throwing. Okay.
So I'm
You're good, you're good.
throwing it.
Yep. It's been a while
Okay,
since
so
I've seen Stone
yeah,
used.
it's
So
17
Yeah.
plus whatever. What was that?
No, I just said yeah. Sorry.
Oh. What is my plus? Oh, 2. So 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. And then a 1d6 for damage. 4 damage for Dalgrim C.
Dolgrim C. All right. Dolgrim C is bloodied.
We can kill them fast, guys. We just need to
And
kill them
that's-
fast.
My turn. Do I want to? No, because we've got all that I want to burn people inside as well.
All
Or
right.
the creatures, not necessarily people. But yeah, that's my turn.
All right. You watch as Elodine kind of grabs a handful of rocks off the ground. She holds them in her hand, and they turn into gambit-style stones. And she flicks one at Dolgrim C, and it flies through the air, and it hits them. And then there's a small poof as a kinetic explosion happens, and it's multiple faces, and it howls in pain and starts gibbering in that language again.
Nice.
It is Dolgrim C's turn. Dolgrim C is going to watch as this one doesn't have a hand crossbow like its companion, but you see it has 2 spears wielded in its 4 arms, and it's going to run down the line specifically to Elodine.
I'm sure.
All right, here comes the first attack with the spear. That is a
What?
natural one.
Nice.
Yes.
For that nat
Where's the
one, would
second?
Persephone have an attack of opportunity? Or an opportunity attack?
No,
Damn.
I don't run those things.
Damn, I was hoping for the
however-
nat one.
The second attack is a natural 20.
Ah, motherfucker. Yeah, sure, that hit.
Okay, and then it rolls, as usual, we run the max crits. So it's going to be 8 plus 7, 15, 17 damage. As it stabs the spear into your chest.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. No.
Hang on.
Sorry, I got attacked, so I was making sure she didn't do it again.
In game and out of game.
I
Getting it from all
did.
sides. God damn.
She was mad that I wasn't letting her lay on my keyboard, so she bit me. She doesn't
Ooh.
bite hard, but she's still not allowed to do it.
It's still bad.
Oh wait, so I was being attacked. 17 damage.
Yeah, you took 17 damage off a crit.
God damn.
I'm standing barely.
All right, and then it turns to Persephone and it swings one of the spears around and stabs at Persephone. That is going to be a 7 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
Excellent. As Lorgrim sees turn. Back to the top of the order with round 2. Teo, you're up once more.
Teo has seen everything go so wrong, and he's like, oh shit, oh shit.
It has gone immediately pear-shaped.
Ew, I am
He
dying
is-
right now.
Can Tim Tam run
He
off?
is going to Eldritch Blast. Wait, what's the initial order? Okay, he's gonna Eldritch Blast Dolgrim C.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit.
19 hits.
Cool.
Good.
Let's get rid of this guy for a 6.
Again, that energy crackles down your arm. You point it, you launch it, and Eladine and Persephone, as you're engaged in an intense melee with Dolgrim C, you watch as its upper face just explodes with crackling eldritch energy, and
Nice.
you are definitely in the splash zone. I hate to say, but you watch as
Sorry.
what's left of its jaws are hanging, and you hear the gurgling, wet noises as it collapses to the ground and is dead in a heap.
Ooh.
Neat.
Thanks, Teo.
It smells bad.
Oh god. Teo immediately smells
is
it and just runs
disgusting.
down the hall. Wait, can I move down the hall? Will I
Yeah,
block?
you
you
have
can
a
move
movement.
past us.
Okay, cool. I run down to here.
Teo, stop by Persephone. You triggered another action.
I knew it.
You're about to get
Oh,
grappled
shit.
and restrained.
This is good at how they do haunted pairs.
God damn it.
It's gonna be a natural 1. You watch
Cool.
as a tentacle launches out towards the wall, towards you, Teo, but you duck and you continue running.
Nice.
I know how tentacles move. I can dodge that. Okay, and then speaking of tentacles, I'm gonna have my tentacle go and attack Drex again.
Alright.
It's his. There's a 19 hit.
19 hits.
Cool. For a 5.
5 damage. Respectable. As you thwack him in the chest, Drex looks and just hisses.
Doesn't matter if it's cold damage.
It does not.
Okay, but his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
Good. Keep him here.
And that's all I can do for now.
Alright. Now that you know there's another choker in the walls, it's going to move in the walls. Teo. Doesn't let us
Yeah.
prey go. That's going to be a 9 to hit.
Hit a 9 does
Yeah.
not hit.
That's another natural 1. You dip and dodge as you hear scuttling in the walls, and you turn, and out of the crannies comes 2 more of those tentacles tipped and starfish-like hands, and you dodge. It's going to use its aberrant quickness to take an extra action. It's going to swing at you some more.
Of course,
That's
it's
a 2.
also smoker or choker in the walls, and Teo's just
It's
like
11.
bam, limbo time.
Does an 11 hit you?
Actually, it's not graceful at all. He is fully panicking. He's like, I hate this cave. I hate this cave.
True to your word, Teo understands the movements and undulations of tentacles and is able to dodge, not gracefully, but dodge nonetheless the choker trying to attack him from the walls. And you hear a frustrated keening howl from within the walls.
Yes.
These guys do not have safe words. I hate this cave.
Is that your turn? No, that's its turn. That's its turn. Xyla, you're up.
Sweet.
You are still in the loving embrace of Drex.
Yes, Okay.
You said one more round.
One more round. Yes. I'm going to activate Celestial Revelation.
Okay.
It's Radiant Consumption.
Mhm.
Choose between 1 and 3. Blah blah. Radiant Consumption. Searing light temporarily radiates from your eyes and mouth. For the duration, you shed a bright light in a 10-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 10 feet. At the end of each of your turns, each creature within 10 feet of you takes radiant damage equal to your proficiency bonus. So that's going to be +2.
Okay.
So 2 radiant damage to each creature
End of
within
your
10
turn.
feet. Yeah, and Moira is 12 feet out, according to the ruler. Until
Yeah,
transformation ends. Once on each turn, you can deal an extra radiant damage to one target when I deal damage to it. So I'm going to be... I have to attack Rex. I would like to get out of the grapple. So
Okay, so
that's my
you can
bonus
use your-
action.
you can
pop
use
that.
your action to attempt to escape the grapple,
Mm-hmm.
or you can just attack him because you're just grappled. You're not restrained. So
Yeah.
your
So I'm
movement
going to
is
use
0.
my hand axe. So I've done my bonus action to pop that. I need to pull it open again. Sorry.
You
I can remember.
flash it out, and the gazer, its eyes kind of squint a little bit, but there's no reaction from Drax, given that he is blind.
This is more so I can just keep doing damage when I'm not doing damage. So yeah, I'm going to attack with my hand axe.
All right.
+3, 20, +3. How about a 16 to hit? Oh, do I need to do that with disadvantage?
No, your grapple is funny because it's just. Wait. You have. Oh, they changed it.
Yeah.
So your speed is 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any
Other
target
than
that's
the grappler.
not the grappler.
Gotcha.
That's new.
That is
Yeah, I see
different.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very new. I should read 2024 rules some more. I still have 2014 in the mind. But anyway, that's beside the point. Yes, you will not have disadvantage if you're attacking drinks.
16 hit.
16 just hits.
Sweet. So that is going to be that over 1d6 plus 1, and then +2. So 1d6 plus 3 is going to be 5 damage.
5 damage. If you're
So it's
radiantly
radiant?
yes. The radiant has no additional effect or less effect.
Okay. Perfect. That is
With
fine.
your radiant empowered axe and strike, you strike down, trying to cut the, even though it is smaller, thick, dense tentacle that Drex has. You are still held by him.
Awesome. End of my turn. 'Cause that's all I
Alright,
can
and
do. So that's 2 radiant to Drex and 2 radiant to the Gazer,
Boom.
I believe, or at very least 2 radiant to the Gazer.
Yeah, the gazer. The gazer is right there with you. So
Mm-hmm. And it's the each creature within. That's why I say
yep. And Moira is out of it.
2 more to Drex, and the 12. I will even ruler again to 12 feet.
Excellent. All right.
So there's more damage I did to those guys. Please help.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn. That is all I can do. Yes.
All right, Ezreal, you're up.
Okay, Ezreal's gonna use it, come down here, and hopefully not get tentacle grappled.
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna use a healer's kit on Persephone.
Yes.
Let's see. So I can.
I'm also gonna need to heal
Or-
myself.
1d6 plus 4 HP plus additional HP equal to Persephone's maximum number of hit dice.
So that'd be equal to her level.
Okay,
So it'd be
so
plus
basically
4.
1d6 plus 8 then.
Yep.
For 12 then.
Oh my gosh. Hero.
Nice.
Okay,
I'm
that's
almost
attack.
at full HP.
Let's go.
Nice. I'm down to 3.
You're next.
I'm next.
Then I'm gonna bonus. Ezreal's basically just doing his whole healing thing. That turns around and bonus action healing word to Eladine for 9. Wait, that's a D4. Never mind, wrong dice. 1 second.
Oh.
I mean, so for 8.
8.
He's just
Nice.
like, you guys okay?
Ooh,
auto-
feel better.
Ezreal lives up to the medic
Favorite
title
angel.
and does the medic things.
Yes, does the medic things.
Is that Ezreal's turn?
Yeah.
All right. It is the Gazer's turn. The Gazer looks into the situations happening, leaves Drex to Xylar, and is going to use its bonus action to trigger its aggressive to move up to its speed towards Teo. Xylar, you will get an attack of opportunity, but it will be a disadvantage.
He's gone for half a second. Let me look at his. Oh shoot, I need his character. Characters. We are. So his attack of opportunity,
Yes, at disadvantage.
and that's just like with whatever he has.
Yeah, that would probably be with his hand axe.
All right, he's taking Handy the hand axe. It's with a 14 plus 3, 17 to hit.
At disadvantage?
Oh, disadvantage. Let me try one more
Yes.
time. 12 plus 3, 15.
Hey Xylar,
Yeah.
you were possessed by the spirit of Josie.
I
And
was for
attack
a
of
moment.
opportunity. Yeah, the Gazer was moving away, so there's attack of opportunity. If you wish to take it.
Yeah, I would
if you-
like. Oh, but
It
would
was,
that
if you
be
would
at
like to try to
disadvantage?
hit better than what I just did.
Yeah, I would love
I
to.
mean,
Would that be
you
with?
you still hit it with disadvantage with what Josie
Oh,
rolled.
good.
If you wanted to roll,
Oh yeah, just roll an attack then. So damage.
yeah, roll an attack. Disadvantage because you're
Your
attacking
1d6
something
Attack
plus
roll
one.
with disadvantage. Okay, so the 1d6
Yes, attack roll with
plus.
disadvantage.
Am I rolling damage or am I rolling an attack roll?
You're rolling your damage for
Yeah,
Handy
roll
the
1d6
hand
plus. That's 1 plus 1.
So 2 damage.
Was that more than you did?
No, I didn't roll damage yet.
Oh,
In bad shape, still alive.
Does my tentacle get
Limply
opportunity attack?
floats. Does it say?
mm-hmm.
It doesn't say anything about opportunity attack. I did look it up, and it says
Go through and read it just real fast because there's like the weird ways it's worded and such that count.
it's technically a summon.
Yeah. Tentacle of the distracts the foes about I will say no because it doesn't
Okay.
have the stat block. It's just a feature.
Copy that.
All right, and then the Gazer moves to Teo.
So-
If
It
it
looks
had,
real bad.
I was gonna say, if it had been hit with 1 more damage, would it be dead?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Because yeah, I rolled my 1d6 and I rolled a 2, so
You would have done more damage than me.
by
All
1.
right.
I'm gonna roll
Here
another
comes
one.
the eye rays. Wow, same thing. That pink charm ray comes towards you, Teo. Give me a wisdom save, please.
I get advantage.
Mmm.
Ooh, that advantage came in clutch. I got a 23. The other one was a 7.
Resist. All right, well, go ahead and give me another wisdom save as the fury comes out towards you.
Okay. That is a 17.
You resist as well. You feel that charm and the fear try to settle in your mind, but you blink it away and resist. You constantly have a eldritch being whispering in your mind. This is child's play.
Yeah, I was like, I already have one being in my head. Fuck off.
All right. It is now Drex's turn. Again, you feel those tentacles tighten around that tentacle tighten around you, Xylar, as he attempts to vitality drain you once again. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws as he uses it twice.
Okay. First one on is +2. Well, how about an 8?
That
And
is a fail.
then how about a 17?
That's a succeed. So only 1 vitality drain goes through. You're going to take 8 necrotic damage.
Oh wait, defenses. I resist necrotic.
All right, so you'll take 4 instead.
Yeah, sweet. 1, 2, 3,
And then you
4
watch
damage.
as some of the damage done to him starts to heal up a little from that damage done to you as he drains your vitality.
Oof.
And now he's going to punch you in the gut.
This guy's sucking me off. Now he's gonna punch me in the gut.
That is going to be a 13 to hit.
It does not hit. Thank you. With the 14 armor class because of the +2.
This will be 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's going to be 6 bludgeoning damage. He socks you in the gut.
Damn. Okay, I'm hurt. I'm ouchy.
Things are bad. Things are bad. Things are bad.
Yeah. Things could be bad. Things could be better.
All right. That's his turn. Persephone, you're up.
Okay. Where am I at?
You are in. Yeah, there you are.
I'm gonna move here. I'm going to ice knife again.
Dolgrumby.
Yeah. Last time I could do this.
All right. Fuck him up.
Does a 21 hit?
21 hits.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
And it rolled a 14 for its dex save, just so you know.
You barely saved. So just 5 piercing.
Just 5 more piercing. It is very bloodied. Standing, but barely. As you know, there's 2 like gaping wounds from where the ice knife struck. Both times.
That is my turn.
All right. Dolgrumby is up. It puts the hand crossbow away, and you see it pull a Morningstar off its back, and it charges in. It's going to first swing at Persephone, because Persephone has been hitting it. It's going to hit it Persephone back. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
All right.
It was
You're
nice
gonna
knowing
take-
you, Persephone.
You're going to take 3 piercing damage.
Oh,
Only 3. Okay, that's
no, you're
fine.
good.
And it's going to swing the Morningstar again at Persephone. And it's going to be a 9 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right, and then Teo, you watch as its other 2 arms wield a spear, and it's going to stab out at you. That's going to be a natural 1. What the hell? These guys suck.
Teo is one with his summon, and he's just like
Does it
a jelly.
suck with Ao?
He's gonna
Weird.
be-
Teo is like a seagrass in a current waving around, dodging tentacles and spears and gazers.
Teo is in their
Teo.
element. They just don't
Teo's
even want to be.
OP.
Teo,
Except
Teo needs
for
Teo
Teo's not.
out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah, Teo is freaking out.
Elodine, you're up.
Thank God. Okay, I'm gonna look at this wall over here. Can I inspect
Yes.
it a little bit to see if there are?
Make an investigation check at your own risk.
At my own risk?
Mhm. You're sticking your fingers and face in the nooks and crannies of a cave wall.
18.
You look around and you don't see. There's nothing here,
Oh, good.
but you do look down and you see there might be something here.
Okay.
Mm.
So, with this, I'm going to go kind of like this. Oh, that's a square, not the color, not the shape I want.
Yeah. Okay.
That.
Alright. And what's the DC again?
I am doing my second. Where'd it go? Where's my spells? Actions. Oh no, I used all of my. Oh, I'm looking at Zyler's. Okay. I'm like, where is
Yeah,
my
I've used all my
spell
spells.
slot?
I've
All right,
used all
so
my
I'm going
spells.
to
don't
use
worry.
my second Burning Hands, which does burn an actual spell slot because my one cantrip of it is gone.
Okay.
So that's another dexterity save.
They rolled a 16.
All right, fine.
So it's half damage.
They take half?
Yes, they will take half.
Yeah, half as much. Okay, so 3d6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 5 damage.
5 damage. You put your hands to the wall as you've been practiced at this point. You flare your flaming hands. It rushes out, and again, you smell cooking fat. You hear a keening roar. But this time, instead of a dead body, Teo, you watch as a creature, almost like water, comes out of the nooks and crannies and then pops up right here.
Oh, it just comes out?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
burned it out. You burned it out of a tiny spot.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I can handle that.
They are they are creatures. They're not intelligent creatures, but they are creatures.
Yes.
It has a high initiative.
Yeah, they've been
Damn.
both of them had high initiatives. They've been setting traps the whole time.
They've been waiting.
Rolled better than us.
All right.
Okay. And now, do I have what my bonus actions? No. Oh, I'm gonna do my guard or temporary hit points.
The hex of arcane shields shrink up you.
And then I'm gonna stay back here with Ezreal.
Okay, excellent. Top of round 3 with Teo once again, the man who cannot be hit.
I
Yeah.
am surrounded on all sides.
I'm surrounded by fear and dead creatures.
Who looks the most hurt out of all three of these guys?
That
In
Gazer
this,
hurt.
yeah, I would say in this situation, because you are under constant attack, give me an investigation check
Okay,
for your free action.
Teo is not smart, y'all. Oh, 15.
Hey.
So I just realized as a DM in this exact moment they all have the same max HP. So out of all this, the Gazer looks the most hurt. It is ragged.
Okay.
It is barely holding its hover.
Let's see. I'm gonna bonus action move the tentacle over
Ooh,
to hit the
okay.
Gazer.
All right. So wing on the Gazer.
The wing gonna hit.
Ooh, nice. There's a 21 hit.
21 hits.
Ooh, I am rolling hot today. Oh! 11.
So,
Okay.
like someone with a fly swatter on a mosquito, the tentacle, whoop, and then thwack and knocks the Gazer to the ground where it bounces and rolls to the cave edge. Unmoving.
Alright, and then for my action,
You have killed the Gazer.
I think Teo just freaks out
Oh, good.
and sees the Joker appear and attacks it.
All right. Yeah, this thing had like no bones in it when it came out of the wall, like water.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Cool. So that is my Eldritch Blast. 10. 10, yeah. For a 11.
You blast.
I think that's the guy. I was just pops out. Tails like boom. Tails realizing he has claustrophobia a little bit.
We're learning things about ourselves today.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, I think that's my
Is
turn.
that Taylor's turn? All right. Xyler, you're up. You're still in the loving embrace of Drex.
Yep. That's not it. Sorry, Drex. I should have renamed this to Drex. Loving embrace. Bonus action. Gonna take that potion that I grabbed earlier before we went on in. So bonus action.
Wiggle it out and you pop it.
2d4 plus 2. 6 plus 2, 8. Nice.
Excellent.
Yes. Wonderful. 8. Heal. I'm at half health, everybody. I am still bloodied. And now swing.
Wait, I thought you were only bloodied when you're like way down.
50%.
Bloodied is half now with 2024 rules.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Dislike.
They made what it was like a half thing that most DMs do and made it an official thing. Okay.
15 plus 3, 18 hit.
18 in
76 plus 1 plus 2 radiant. 2 plus 3, 5. So that's 5 damage, and then that ends my turn, and Drex will take another 2 radiant damage on top of that. So 7 damage in total for my whole turn.
All right. He's not bloodied, but he's looking a little rough.
Oh man, he healed up too much from me, guys. I'm gonna need your help with this one.
All right. It is Ezreal's turn.
Love it.
Everyone around Ezreal's pretty good on HP, right?
Yeah, I'm like halfway almost.
Okay.
Or I'm just over half.
Can Ezreal do any damage?
Oh shit. Okay.
That's a plus. That's a 6 hit. Does a 11 hit?
11 does not hit. As Ezreal tries to out, one of the arm underneath the Morningstar pops up with a shield, and you grab the shield instead.
Okay.
What about bonus?
I can start and stop again? Maybe? I don't know.
It shows as live on mine, but then again
Connecting
it looks
again.
behind.
It's been dropping and picking up and dropping and picking up. But I think we're good again. Okay. Yeah,
good.
okay, we're back.
We're back.
There we go.
Hey! Technical difficulties.
Yay!
Yay! Need a new PC. I need to upgrade some CPU stuff.
To recap, Ezreal tried to attack Dolgrim, missed, by healing word Xyler for 5.
We
Put more
love
juice
it.
in the juice box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Refilled his Capri Sun.
That misses with the +2 armor.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
That is going to be 7 bludgeoning damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Awesome.
You dodge
Not
the
awesome,
first
but-
one, and you pop your head up, and like, haha, you missed, and he punches you
Pops me again.
square in the nose.
That sounds about right.
Persephone, you're up.
This guy's almost dead, right?
He looks pretty bad. He's bloodied.
I'm going to use the cantrip Shocking Grasp on him.
Okay. You give him the taser touch.
Yeah. It's not hit. It doesn't hit.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
Unfortunately, no, it does not.
It's not hit. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. It's the Dolgrim's turn. The Dolgrim is going to continue wiling out. First comes a Morningstar towards Ezreal. That is going to be 14 to hit.
14 is exact armor class.
All right. Ezreal is going to take, my god, 5 piercing damage. And I need another
Okay.
concentration check.
Concentration.
Looking to beat a 10.
9. Oh, I beat it then.
is going to swing the Morningstar back around at Persephone.
Okay.
Oof.
That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
That is going to be 7 piercing damage.
7 damage.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's going to twirl the spear around and stab at Teo with it. That is going to be a dirty 20.
That hits.
Ooh.
God, that is going to be 3 piercing damage. It's one Dolgrim against the world, and man, is he struggling.
Okay. Sorry, Elodine is just like, man, I have to wait forever all the time. I'm last in row, and I didn't get to barge through a door. And then she's going to take her hand axe and throw it at the gazer.
Gazer's dead.
They are within 60 feet, so I can't.
Gazer's dead.
Gazer's dead.
Oh, the gazer's
Gazer's
dead.
dead.
Well, they're on the map still. I'm sorry.
Gazer's
Dahlgrim B is still up, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Dahlgrim B is still up.
It's like,
Just
fuck you.
I'm gonna attack the Dahlgrim B.
Alright, go right ahead.
Okay. That's a nap. I'm going to do a second attack, or my two-handed attack with my dagger.
You throw the dagger.
14, 15, 16,
Does not
17
hit.
to hit.
17 hits.
Okay, and then what do you do for damage, friend? 1d4
1d4.
plus 1. Okay. I was trying to get this like little me menu to go away because it was blocking it.
Mhm.
4 damage.
You guys watch as Elodie's hand axe comes out, and Dolgrim sees it, blocks it with the Morningstar as it goes back to her hand. But then you hear a slight thunk as it looks down, and it sees a dagger has come between one of its sets of faces, one of its eyes, and then it lets out a what it does. The language barrier is there, but you all realize he said, "God damn it!" and he collapses to the ground dead.
Hey, let's go.
Now we can all gang up on this Drex to save Xyler.
No, no, I'm glowing,
just see it,
guys.
he's like, "Oh, shit."
I'm glowing.
Yeah, you guys realize for now there's this. Now that the initial threats are gone, you look up and Xyler has been a beacon of light this entire time.
Not only I'm
Holy
grappled and I'm glowing through my eyes and mouth as I'm fighting this thing.
Everyone, I'm just like, oh my god, you guys! I think he's like
I don't want to touch
burning
that.
from the inside.
We're all beating up all these monsters, and we all just look up and see him and go, "Oh shit!"
Oh,
Has it been that bad? Oh god. Top of round 4 with Teo.
Okay, we're gonna snipe this motherfucker.
Here we go.
please do.
Ooh, or 10.
Teo.
Ooh, or 10.
Teo.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Oh shit. I think when the tentacle moves, you see Teo kind of like make it point, almost like a spear,
Mm-hmm.
and just dashes straight toward it.
And just lances it. Xyla, Drex, he doesn't make eye contact with anyone as he's kind of like looking around as he's with his blind sight. But then he shudders and then he looks down, and for a minute you swear you can see the giant spectral tentacle that has pierced through his chest. And you watch as just black blood pours down his mouth. And
Hmm.
not deal. Then he collapses to the ground dead. And that, my friends, is the combat.
I wanted to turn to Moira and be like, "What fucking deal?"
Moira is unconscious.
Okay.
I am
Still say it to her
hurting.
unconscious body.
Same. Yeah, I'm an ouchie.
Kayla's like,
yeah.
Why shaking? Can we please get out of this cave now?
I would like everyone to go ahead and make me a perception check.
No.
Oh,
Perception.
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 9.
Oh, now I roll low.
21.
5.
16.
All right, the 21 and the 16. As you guys are kind of recovering, dressing wounds, just kind of figure out the next course of action, you hear like a voice kind of coming from the edge of the cave. The two you guys were fighting in, Xylar and Eladine, and it almost sounds like the equivalent of a radio transmission that's cutting in and out. That's trying to speak. It goes, "Hit, strong ones, come," and it kind of just repeats that. And as you look around, you see that the gazer, while mostly dead, it's all puppeted from a distance. Its mouth is moving and it's trying to speak as like in that broken radio transmission style.
So you said hit, strong ones, come?
Guys, we broke a camera.
Strong ones, castle, welcome.
Oh, we've been invited. We need to revive Moira and get back to the other townspeople. Cautiously, safely.
Strong ones, invited, ascension. And then
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you watch
come
as the
over
game-
and
Can we
As-
just cut it in
smash
half?
that
and just,
in
like-
half.
Yeah, the
with my
gazers,
handbag?
you smash it into a pulp and it's no longer speaking.
That last one, it said invite what? Ascension?
Ascension.
Absolutely.
Yes, I could use some healing. I'm in ouchies. Oh, I'm no longer grappled.
And I turned to, well, we can't have Ezreal heal out of. Never mind. I have more potions if you want. I don't have healing. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
I think I have healing potions I can give to
Just
Xylar.
flames and like any viscera that's still on me from that guy's face exploding just burns off my face.
I am 6 HP. Please, I need.
You need?
I need the drink.
It's
Okay,
we
so
need to.
you
we need
take
to,
a potion. It's a 1d6 plus 2. Wait, what was it?
potion. Sorry, inventory. I didn't.
Sorry. Again, we got a hand.
Potion of healing. It is 2d4 plus 2.
So yeah, roll a 2d4 plus 2.
Did you give me one as well?
3.
Earlier I did. Do you need
Three.
Can
another
I
one?
use that? Yeah, I'll use
8.
another one.
I get to heal.
We're down to 2.
4 plus 2. That's 6. That's a little better. Do we want to? So we've woken Myra up. Have we healed her enough to be conscious?
Yeah.
What did you heal her with?
We're down to 1 potion now, guys.
No,
gonna
we're down
take
to
another
1 potion because we're giving one to Myra.
I'm
Okay.
gonna pour it in her mouth. Yeah, in her.
Okay.
Have her heal her up with that.
You
Moira.
pour it, and then her eyes flutter open, and she and she sits up, and you notice that her hands and feet are still bound.
Good.
Thanks.
So tell us about this deal.
She looks around and kind of sees the rest of you kind of gathered around her, and then she looks further and sees the various bodies and then the head lantern.
Or would you rather tell your town about the deal back at safety?
Or does the town know about the deal?
They don't know. It's best if they don't.
Okay, well, then
why
what is
don't
it?
you tell us while we head back to your fellow group?
Those. Fine. Our town has always had a uneasy relationship with the goblins in the mountains. But we came to an agreement of sorts, where we traded our goods, what little we're able to farm in this weather, farm and fish for the minerals and other such treasures of the mountains they pull. It is not my best moment, but we were able to use the goblins' less than stellar business acumen to make the deal more favorable for us. However, they found something in those mountains, something that gave them immense power, immense intelligence, something that made them stronger and more than what they are. And I dare say they are barely goblins.
Something
They
that's let them
formed-
ascend.
Essentially, that's the feeling I've gotten, yes. Their warband leader, the Taijin, has risen up, wielding this thing they found in the mountains, and they reformed themselves as the Broken Fist, and, well, the situation is what we have now. I went to entreat with them, see, bury bad blood now that they have a strong weapon. And they told me that I am to give them more than what we are able to produce. More of a tithe. And if I do not properly give them the tithe, they'll take it from our people. By taking our people. And he told us that if I was ever to reach out for help, reach off-world for it, then there'll be dire consequences. Your people
Well, that
came
makes sense why you didn't want
before
us
you.
to come.
Your people came before you, and Taijin saw it as a break of our treaty when I didn't even reach out. How could I reach out? They smashed all small spell-jamming vessels we had and took the wrecks to their castle. Trust me, it was not a deal I wish to have made, but it was either they kill everyone or we try to survive. Unfortunately, whatever organization you're with ruined that. I'm not blaming you, I'm blaming them.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, I get it. I'm less mad at the mayor guys.
Yeah.
So, now, unfortunately, you seem capable, so I must ask and entreat upon you, off-worlders, stop Taijin and the Broken Fist before he kills the rest of us.
I think that's something we can discuss back at town.
She nodded. I think it's time I came clean to the townsfolk and stepped down as
Yes, and we need to
We need to escort the
and
rest of the
heal
survivors back, and
after we've just saved half your town.
mhm.
And I just kind of give a slightly pointed look at her as I then start to untie her.
She doesn't meet your gaze. She looks down to the floor.
After
But
she's
as-
untied, I'm like, okay, guys, let's start heading back.
The rest of the night and travel goes pretty uneventfully. You're able to retrace your steps, and while you are now herding a group of scared villagers and an injured Moira, thanks to your survival skills and ranger skills, you're able to make decent time, and you're back within 45 minutes. You reach the church where everyone has been. And the barmaid, who was the bartender's wife, they run and they embrace, and they have this tearful reunion, along with all the other villagers who kind of were lost. They kind of reunite with their family. Moira stands kind of awkwardly near the door of the church while this happens, and then you also see some of the faces of the survivors looking towards the villagers coming back, and seeing realization and dawning that their loved ones are not coming back or wherever they were taken.
We're just kind of somber.
Mm-hmm.
most of them, but there were still casualties. And you all kind of flash back to the pile of bodies that were in the cave. At that point, Mora then. Oh, sorry, go on.
I do want to like tell the townspeople, like, if they want to go, if they can find their loved ones remain. Like, it's still not. Yeah. Some there's
Tell townspeople that were there. You know,
yeah, they would. You can vocal.
right?
They have like grabbed any small trinkets off the dead ones and bring them to the village people. Like, oh, here's your families.
Oh, that's a smart
I'll
idea.
say I'll retcon that and say you kind of did. I'll say you and Ezreal being a medic, did the grim work of kind of unpiling the bodies and laying them in a more respectful position of rest, taking identifying trinkets and handing them back out, and letting them know that if you wish to go bury your dead, wait until we finish our task.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But here's how you get to the cave.
Okay.
Area. Yeah, I feel like that meets all of our.
I like that.
And of course, there's tears and crying and all that stuff. But overall, the bartender, the general storekeeper, and the mayor kind of step towards the front, and the three of them are in a discussion. The bartender, you can swear you see a vein almost pop on his forehead as you assume Moira is explaining the deal to them both. And the general storekeep, he was always very jovial, but you can see his face has dropped and is now grim and somber.
The bartender's wife.
Yeah,
Is she still alive? Is she?
that
Yeah,
is.
you rescued her.
Okay, cool. I kind of want to like nudge her to go over and join that conversation.
She looks
If
up
possible.
and she sees, and she nods and she goes and kind of puts a calming hand on her husband. And the